Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss. We have tonight for you a special occasion, a first in the Collins Pearly Sports Complex history, as they host the Division I state championship between the number 6 CVU Redhawks 4-4 and your number 2 BFA Bobwhites 7-1. Jason, not really sure what to make of this event, but regardless, I'm told VPA handing out a state championship tonight, and we've got your Bobwhites going for their 20th title and the Redhawks looking for their 5th.
Yeah, by far the easiest route to the state championship either one of these teams has seen. So I'm sure both teams are looking forward to playing. They haven't played, in over a week, so both teams have had rest. Both teams have been able to get any bumps and bruises out of the way, and they are both very fortunate to be playing in this final game.
Love that. And before we kind of dive into your game tonight, we would like to quickly thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Hyundai Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. Blister, I got to be honest with you, I didn't think this game was going to happen all week.
I mean, it was just chaos with all these teams dropping out, and I didn't either. I didn't know what to expect, and obviously you got to give credit to both these teams staying healthy, and very fortunate for that. And like you said, not being at Gutterson Fieldhouse for a final game in, when was the last time? 1969, I think you said, or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, lucky for BFA, they get to play at home, and in a state championship game. And I'm shocked we're saying that tonight. And
I know it's kind of nice with the sunlight coming in, though. It's daylight, a little late in the season.
It really is. I mean, we got the fans posted up with their pictures around the glass, kind of a cool feature. So. I think the boys will be ready for sure. But this Redhawks team is, they only lost by a goal last game. It was a 3-2 close game. It'll be good.
And we'll get into that in a second as far as how these teams have matched up against each other this year, where they left off as the season ending. But again, I kind of noticed this on our Messenger pregame, but, we were pulling into the parking lot here. We're the only two cars. Last year we're getting VIP passes, being treated like kings at Gutterson.
Yeah.
And this year we can't even get into the building.
It's a whole different experience. Yeah, we had to go around back. Last year we got to talk to the guys before the game, get them pumped up, and can't go near anybody right now other than, us two up here. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, for sure. And just to recap, it has been a little bit of a pause trying to figure out exactly how this playoff format was going to set up. Who's in, who's out. We'll dive back into kind of where we left off. BFA visiting Rutland down there with a 6-1 win. Jason, I know that got them their 7th win of the season. I think they got stats across the sheet there from all players, but that's what BFA is coming off of.
Yep, BFA, big game down in Rutland, winning 6-1. They popped into that second spot, which was huge. The game before that, so Rice dropping down to the 3rd spot, like it matters anymore. Yeah. But that was big for them to get in the 2nd spot.
And then CVU picking up the win, 3-2 against Colchester down at Letty.
Yeah, Colchester, a team that's kind of struggled all year, having a tough time staying out of the penalty box, but that's a pretty good win for CVU, and just gives them that momentum going into this game.
And as you had mentioned, these teams already saw each other. I believe it was 2 games ago, where we thought the CVU team skated very well, was very impressed with the improvement from last year. Good to see them back in this position, regardless if teams have had to opt out or not. But, BFA barely holding on there in a 3-2 game against CVU.
Yeah, great goaltending last game by Jack Averill. Key guys, Cam Sayo was great in that game. A lot of other players were just kind of all over the place, but these guys are, they're going to come in looking to beat this BFA team, and they're nothing to turn your heads against. They're a good team, so look for a good game tonight.
And I know me and you and a couple of the other boys, we kind of filled out a playoff bracket just to have a little bit of fun, and I actually had CVU beating Rice potentially to even set up this matchup, which would have been a semifinal, now a final. But again, I think this is a team capable. They know they're going to have to shut down BFA as far as breaking out through the neutral zone, transitioning. And with that being said, I mean, they have nothing to lose. They did a really good job trying to make their shots count last game. And I know BFA kind of struggled. They had shots, but they weren't getting shots on the net.
Yeah, and that's the main thing for BFA. They need to get an early start, get those quality shots on net, test Averill. It's fun to get that top corner goal, but hey, it's more fun to get that game-winning goal that, just squeaks through. So, look for this game for BFA to get that early start, be physical, quality shots, stay composed, stay out of the penalty box. And for CVU, they also got to stay composed, stay out of the box, cap on their scoring chances, good team defense, and Jack Averill being solid between the pipes.
One key note for all you viewers out there is a mix-up in the lineup. Aiden Savoy out tonight, undisclosed reasons on our end. Aiden's been a huge contributor to this second line, another tremendously improved offensive player for this team, big body. He will be missed tonight. We praise Aiden for what he's done so far this year on the team. But we got Liam Wood stepping in from the third line, and we've seen Liam be a contributor to that third line, and he's been able to generate some scoring chances himself. And I'm kind of curious to see how he fits into the second line with Valley and Beauregard. Beauregard's going to have scoring opportunities. Valley moves the puck. I think Liam's going to add a nice little addition to this line, but nonetheless, it is a lineup change in your final championship game of the year.
Yeah, Liam Wood coming into this game as a sophomore. He's a grinder. He uses the body, draws penalties. Had a great goal in when was that? The CVU game.
The game winner against CVU.
Great goal against them. But yeah, it's tough to lose a guy like Aiden Savoy. He was sort of getting hot towards the end of the season. 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points on the year. A tough offensive guy, but I have no doubt in my mind that Liam Wood can come to this game and make a dramatic impact.
And just a quick upside to all that shifting around, the third line now, instead of rotating in a fourth winger, you're going to have Wilbur centering Landfear and Rafferty, who have seen consistent ice time all year. So I don't think the third line misses a beat, which is good. So even though you've got a couple pieces moving on 2 different lines, it's really just that one piece. So
it's not a dramatic change, and I think they'll that transition is going to be smooth for this BFA team.
And with that being said, we will move it to the national anthem and stand aside momentarily, and we will be back for the beginning of the Division I state championship as the number 2 BFA Bobwhites host the number 6 CVU Redhawks.
That's a good intro.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. As you all know, Division I high school hockey action. Number 2 BFA boys, the Bobwhites hosting the number 6 CVU Redhawks. BFA looking for their 20th state championship, and milestone for them, but CVU also looking for their 5th.
Yeah, that's big for BFA. 20th, I can't believe it, 20th state championship. This team, was huge in the 70s. They won about 7 state championships. So hopefully BFA, can come out tonight, bring home that 20th, and CVU going for their 5th, so we'll see.
And Jason brings up a really good point. I had a lot of people call me and message me, is this game legit? Is it exhibition? What's on the line? We've got 2 officials and a linesman that we only see during the state championship down at Gunderson. So, folks, they are taking this game seriously. Whether you agree or not, there will be a title handed out here tonight.
Yeah, we got Bergeron and Peckham with the orange stripes, which are the main referees, and Nichols as the linesman. So that's big. They're not going to miss too many calls tonight, and hopefully let them play a little bit. So this is a big game for both teams.
With that being said, we are moments away from puck drop. Jason, I know we touch upon many points, but any last comments before we get this going?
No, I'm excited. I mean, looks like we got a small little crowd in here of 2 or 3. So,
yeah. No,
but it's exciting. I mean, this is going to be great. I'm glad they get to play. This is very, very fortunate for these kids.
With that being said, Audie's going to take the draw against Fay, and we are about ready to get underway here. Officials give notice to the goaltenders and scorekeepers, and the puck is dropped, and CVU's winning the draw and quickly throwing a shot all the way down on net, where Telfer bounces that to the outside, and BFA looking to break it out the other way. Nathan Benoit with it in the neutral zone. He will throw that all the way back down. Delayed offsides, waved off. Puck comes back up top to Frates. Frates throws it back down. Quick line change here. Good to see from the Bobwhites. Second unit comes out. Beauregard, Valley, and Wood. CVU with it behind their defensive zone. Have an opportunity to break out as number 22, Ryan Canny, gets it all the way down, where Benoit will pick that out and pick that up and break it out to Beauregard, who's unable to collect, and the puck goes all the way down for our first whistle, which is an icing.
Cam, you got to think both teams normally being in a quarterfinal game, thinking about, tactics. We got to, conserve our, special defensemen or better defensemen or our better forwards. They can put the gas pedal down tonight. This is the final, so give it all you got tonight.
Carroll winning the draw off the face-off. Puck thrown across the front of the net. BFA picks it up on the far side as Liam Wood breaks it out to Valley. Unable to hold the zone, and we will get our second whistle of a offsides.
It's like one of the players lost the neck guard down here.
Just about a minute in to the game. Neck guard on the ice. Can't miss that.
Doesn't look like much of a neck guard, but
there's so much tape on it.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to do much, but hey, got to wear them.
CVU winning the draw. Comes out to Audie, who pushes it all the way back down behind the BFA offensive zone. BFA with it on the boards. Wood with it now, circling back underneath. Over to Valley. Valley misses that, comes back to Benoit. Benoit looks for Valley. Puck intercepted. And CVU coming the other way is Angelos Carroll with a quick shot on net. He was one of those speedy forwards that we talked about for the Redhawks the last game they played against the Bobwhites.
Yeah, small little guy, but very speedy, very crafty. Getting a shot on Telfer, just kind of a tester shot there. But good idea to get the puck on net early on in this game. 2 shots for CVU, none for BFA.
So CVU already with their second offensive faceoff, which will be key for their success tonight. BFA able to get it out into their offensive zone. Up top, quick shot there by Johnson. Good save there by the keeper of CVU. CVU going the other way. And another shot on net, and Telford, not taking any chances, gets the whistle there.
Nice little snapper from the point by Johnson on Averill. He had a little trouble taking that one in, but close one there for BFA if they caught that rebound.
Averill played awesome last game against this team.
Yeah, he was very impressive, and I assume he's going to do the same tonight. I know JP Benoit's very happy with how he's been playing this season. And this Red Hawks team, they won 2 games last year. You know, they were 4-4 this season, so already a better result for them. And you know, I think it's great during this final game.
Well, I remember their second game of 2 last year. They went down to Cairns, and BFA beat up pretty bad on them 9-1. So much different story, and a lot of praise to the coaching staff. Another quick shot there as a blocker saved by Telfer. Had trouble picking up on that. Regardless, able to get the save. CVU with it in their offensive zone. Scrummage along the near side boards. Morin able to pick it up and give it over to Johnson, who tries to break it out through Wilbur. Unable to do so. I'm sorry, Merrill that was. CVU with it in the neutral zone. Intercepted by Morin. Morin throws it down. Duklon calling for a change. CVU an opportunity to transition the other way. Unable to do so. Liam Wood chipping it up to Beauregard. Little move there by Beauregard. And that's intervened by the CVU defender. Comes up to Frades, who throws it back down. Gavin Frades, one of those defenders, he's not going to take chances, and he does a good job getting the puck down low when he has to.
Super smart player. Very, very impressed with him.
Benoit with it now, toggled in front of his skates, in front of the net. Wasn't sure where it was, but it ends up in the glove of Telfer. And Telfer taking another whistle. Telfer won't let any rebounds or second chance opportunities if he doesn't have to. And even if there's no one around, he's happy to take whistles all day.
You're very rarely going to see Telfer make any mistakes.
CVU with it in the offensive zone. Quick pass there in front. That goes just wide. Up top to number 9 of CVU. Saya and Telfer with the glove save there.
Saya, one of the guys we were talking about last game, a senior for this team. Very, very good player. One of those guys you got to watch out for.
There was one shot there that Telfer had the blocker saved, but other than that, pretty straightforward. But they're still racking up shots at this point in time.
Yeah, they got 5 shots. BFA only has 1, but they're getting the puck on net. They're being smart.
Nathan Benoit with it now, one of the 3 seniors for the Bobwhites. Good to see him, Valley, and Morin get a crack at another title here tonight.
Yeah, that's another thing for these seniors. It's big. I mean, you want to go out on top. You want to have this, this last game to play in.
Number 22, Canny, tries to break it out on the far side boards as number 20, Maynard, unable to break it out. BFA getting it back down low. First unit out there, puck up and out of play into the netting.
But so far, I feel like CVU's come out and had a lot of offense so far. BFA's sort of stuck in a rut here, not getting any shots on net, and they got to get something going here.
I know we're only 4 minutes in, but this start is identical to the last game.
Yeah, they need to get quicker starts here.
Owen Benoit with it now, looking to make room around his defender. Loops all the way down around the net, looking for Webb out front. Unable to get to Webb, however, Ethan Audie collects, shot blocked, CVU going the other way. Number 11 for the Red Hawks, Gorman, throws that on net, and Telfer with another glove save.
Good effort there. Gorman taking the puck, kind of cutting across the top of the circles, getting a shot on Telfer, so good idea there by him.
CVU's had a half dozen offensive faceoffs already tonight.
Yeah, they're getting the puck on that. They're being smart. They're,
good face.
There's nothing wrong with getting the puck on that.
Absolutely not. Good face-off win by Valley there to get to Bogart and out. However, CVU able to gain control in the offensive zone. Liam Wood picking up the scraps. Liam Wood streaking 3-on-2. Pass in front there to Valley. Valley unable to hold on, however, takes it in the corners. Valley looping all the way around, looking for a winger or a defender. Finds Audie up top. Quick shot there by Audie. Great shot by Audie as that hits the right pad, left pad of the goalie and goes wide. Rebound there.
Ooh.
Beauregard off the post as they see another opportunity in this shift. Valley with it now. Puck in front. Scrummage. CVU able to pick it up. Comes up to Nathan Benoit. I'm sorry, Owen that is.
By far BFA's best shift right there.
Yep, absolutely. That second unit. We had thought that even though they're missing Savoy, one of their top forwards, that it might be a good combination, and it certainly showed right there.
Yeah, a lot of hard work by all those guys. Good cycling and trying to find each other in front of the net.
CVU with it in front. Quick shot there as number 17, Carroll, with CVU's second scoring opportunity. Luckily, Telfer was squared with Carroll and able to see the puck through the whole process.
Nice little bang play there. Wow, Carroll, big hit. You know, this Redhawks team starting to throw the body around a little bit.
And they need to do that because BFA is bigger than them.
Yep.
And listen, you know, this is a hometown program.
Yep.
But hey, if CVU comes out and bangs them around a little, I hope they get this BFA team fired up because they're much more physical. They're stronger, and maybe that's what they need to get a spark going here.
Yeah, light a fire under them a little bit, you know, get them going, you know, get them frustrated.
Quick shot there by Webb. Another opportunity. So within two shifts, BFA going from 0 scoring opportunities to 3 as Webb gets a shot on net, and Averill making the save, but nice little opportunity there in the slot.
Yeah, Webb, just the crafty little guy, does a great job.
Back to Johnson. That goes wide. Deflected. BFA with it in the offensive zone. Morin throwing it down low. Audie with it to Merrill. Back to Audie. Audie looping around looking for Weber. Can't find him. He'll go to Morin up top. Morin over to Johnson. Johnson down low. That goes left and wide. Up top to Morin. Great shot by Morin. Good save there by Jack Averill. Webb with it now in the slot. Turned over. BFA calling for a change. CVU's got an opportunity to break it out.
Yeah, they were getting tired on that shift there.
Yeah, and you're starting to see it as that's an offsides.
Icing.
Or, sorry, yeah, icing for that matter. But another great shift by BFA.
Yeah.
Morin with a nice low shot. Audie with a nice low shot where he had got that assist, 3 games ago when he got Showtime Player of the Game. Hard low shots. And Bobwhites starting to put on some pressure on the Redhawks.
Yeah, and even Merrill had a nice little nifty move behind the net, flicked it through his legs. No one was there, but it was a smart little play to get it in front.
CVU with it now, wrapping behind the net. BFA picking it up. Wood trying to break it out. Can't do so. Puck back down to Nathan Benoit. Benoit with it. Dangerous little move there in front of his keeper, but he's transitioning the other way. 2-on-2. He's got Wood in the slot. He'll loop back up top to Frades. Quick shot there by Frades. BFA with it in the center slot. And puck finds a way in front of the net. Averill able to somehow push it out to the side. CVU breaking it out the other way is Baker. Baker throws it on net. Telfer pushes it to Benoit. Benoit breaks it out to Lanphier. CVU intercepting it, throwing it all the way down where Frades will take control and they'll try to break out again.
BFA definitely turned it on a little bit here, racking up 4 or 5 shots in the past couple minutes.
Frades throws it to Lanphier, who just tips it down low. CVU with it now. Breaking out, however, breaking out to Ethan Audie, who will take that and throw it all the way back down. And BFA starting to apply some pressure, as mentioned. This CVU team losing a step or two, and BFA's been able to get some scoring opportunities here in the last 3 or 4 shifts.
Yeah, they've done a good job getting the puck on net, getting those quality shots.
Lanphier with it now for the Bobwhites. Does a good job getting it out of the zone. However, puck comes back to the BFA defense where Ethan Audie will chip it up to his brother, Colin Audie. Colin gives chase there, move around the defender, gets it over to Merrill. Webb in front, looking for Webb. Merrill still with it, circling around behind the net. CVU not sure if they should forecheck on him or leave him alone.
That was interesting. Oh, boy.
Pass up to Johnson. He's unable to hold on to it as that puck comes outside of the blue line. Johnson throws it back in, delayed offsides, waved off. Puck behind the BFA net. Weber throws it up top to Morin. Oh. Great shot by Morin! Colby Morin with the first goal of the game. Another Showtime player of the game for us this year. And the Bobwhites have the 1-0 lead with 5 minutes left in the Division I state championship first period.
Great decision there by Webb down in the corner. Kind of a little saucer pass up to Morin. Looked like it might have got tipped going towards the net. I don't know if it was tipped by a Red Hawks player. But yeah, right over right to the top corner over Averill. And great goal there by Morin. He's been huge for this team. So senior getting a goal in his championship game. So
as of right now, we have the goal for Morin.
Oh, surprised Webb didn't get credit, but
and that's going to be an unassisted goal. So whatever that was deflected off, it must have been a CVU player, Colby Morin, with his first goal of the year.
That is Morin's first goal of the year, and he's got 4 assists otherwise.
So 5 points for Morin. Nice little contribution there from one of your top defenders when you've only played 9 games this year. Liam Wood with it behind the net. Doing work along the boards. Gets it over to Beauregard. Beauregard back to Wood. Wood up top to Benoit. Benoit back to Wood. Goes through his skates. However, Beauregard there for support. Beauregard throws it back to Wood. However, Wood unable to hold on. CVU going the other way. Great shot there by Menard of the Red Hawks. Frady's picking it up behind the net. Tries to break it out through Lanphier. Frady's comes in hot, looking for a quick hit there. Scrummage on the far side, defensive zone. CVU throws it back in, but that's going to be a clear cut offsides, mister.
I don't know if the linesman called that or the BFA bench, but they were screaming for offside. So, yeah, that last goal by Morin, I thought Webb got it out to him at the point, but either way, it's a goal for BFA, 1-0.
And the thing that's nice there, and I know Toby preaches it, is when you shoot low, you cause rebounds. But after a while, when your defenders know you're going to shoot low, they're going to start to go loaded. So every once in a while, you can get that higher shot in there, and there's no bodies in the upper corner.
Right, and there's traffic in front of the net. You're going to, perfect example, it hits something, goes top corner. I mean, that's why you got to shoot. Shoot low, get them on net.
Owen Benoit with it, circling back around. Great move there by Benoit. Looking for someone out front. Great pass as Lanphier unable to cash in. Another scoring opportunity by the Bobwhites. I know it's early, but they are certainly taking control as far as possession's concerned.
Yeah, BFA definitely going to get some momentum here after that goal.
Ethan Audie to Lanphier. Lanphier throws it all the way down. Duplon calls for a line change. Webb, Audie, and Merrill giving chase. Morin and Ethan Audie for support. Merrill with it now in the offensive zone. Unable to hold it in. Comes back out to the neutral zone where Merrill will pick up where he left off. Trying to dodge around Audie. And it's offsides.
Yeah, it looked like Merrill might have stepped off on that one.
And that's good. In BFA, great skating team. A lot of kids are really quick who can skate the puck end to end. But at the same time, let's not get a little too hectic. I just saw a couple rushes there where trying to do a little bit too much. Let's just slow it down a little bit more and maybe let something develop.
Yeah. I know earlier in the game, great rush there by Nathan Benoit. I know he's really had, come around with getting that confidence of rushing the puck like his brother does.
Puck in the CVU defensive zone. About 2 minutes left in the first.
Fay just took one off the mask.
CVU with it now, trying to break it out through the neutral zone. Good pressure by the Bobwhites forecheck. CVU somehow able to find a way to get it down low. Morin with it now, already goal tonight. 1-0 Bobwhites Division I state championship here at the Collins Burley Sports Complex. First time in history, as times are different, and it's just what we are accustomed now.
Yeah, that's unbelievable to think about that.
Unfortunately, we're in a position where we just have to adapt, but the kids are playing, and that's the most important thing here.
That's the biggest part, just being able to do this.
Ooh, and that's a hit there as Webb gets hit from behind. I'm not sure if it's a boarding with how close he was to Webb.
Looks like the two refs are going to discuss here, see what happens. I know Webb went in hard.
He kind of turned, caught his back, but it might have been boarding with how close he was.
Yeah, it looks like Angelos Carroll. Tough one for him.
One of the guys you can't have off the ice and in the box.
Yeah, he's one of their better players for sure. So, unfortunate call there for him. I'm not sure what they're going to decide if it's a 5. Ooh, looks like a boarding. Looks like 2 minutes for boarding.
So only 2 minutes. It is the boarding call, so got away with one there where it could have potentially been hitting from behind, but it's not. Power play here. Beauregard shot. Puck deflected by the CVU defender.
Yeah, I think they discussed, he sort of turned at that last second.
Valley with the pass in front. Wood with the rebound with another opportunity, and Averill doing a good job covering it up as BFA had a nice little opportunity on the power play.
Yeah, Liam Wood fell to his knees, still managed to get a shot on him, off on his knees there. Good effort by him. He's feeling it after that last goal.
BFA wins the draw. Wood back to Morin. Morin over to Valley. Great pass by Valley to Morin. Puck in front.
Oh.
Can't see it. Where is it? And they're going to blow it dead. Oh, great pass by Valley down low as Morin snuck in on the far side.
A little contact.
I would have loved to see Morin get his second goal of the night tonight. How cool would that be?
I don't know if Averill had some contact to him by one of the BFA players, but Morin, that would have been great.
55.4 left in the first, 1:30 left on the Angelos Carroll boarding call. CVU certainly doesn't want to find themselves on the penalty kill more often than not, as they will have a tough time keeping up with this Bobwhite team.
Yeah, and I know that was one of the main things J.P. Benoit wanted this team to do, was stay out of the box, so hopefully they can compose themselves going into the next couple periods.
Morin with it now, skates it all the way into the offensive zone. Second power play, looking to set something up, comes up to Owen Benoit. Nice little low shot there by Owen Benoit. Beauregard unable to tip it in, however, gets it back up top where pressure is put on Owen Benoit, so the puck comes out. He will have to regroup, looking for someone to join the action. That could have been a potential hook right there. No call.
Good effort there. Good shift by Devin Fay, just all over Benoit at the point.
And we will come to zeros as BFA, with a sluggish start, certainly kind of shifted into a next gear. Even though it's only a 1-goal game, they certainly turned a different corner that last 7-8 minutes of the first.
Yeah, I think shots, at one point were 5 in favor of CVU and only 1 for BFA, and BFA just started to get the puck on net, getting a lot more quality scoring chances, and then finally Morin popping one in, getting BFA on the board going into this first intermission. So shots tied 8-8 for each team, and a 1 penalty for CVU. Carroll going to the box for that roughing call. So they'll be going into the second period down a guy, only for 35 seconds. So looking forward to the second here, and BFA continuing this momentum.
With that being said, we would like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Burley Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. So with that being said, Jay, Blister, Uncle Bliss, man of a million nicknames, kind of straightforward period there, but Bobwhites 1-0 edge. Look forward to the second. We will take, probably a 5 to 6 minute break and be back for second intermission for you folks. Thanks. Come into the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss.
Just got some info.
Yeah. So just had a little bit of an intermission conference with the AD. There was some confusion out there. Unfortunately, most of the media, for the exception of us, were not informed of what was going on. So just to clarify, to let everybody know, this is not a Division I state championship game. However, this is not an exhibition game. This is a VPA event. Yep. This is a part of the VPA Division I state tournament. With that being said, after this game, the conclusion, the VPA and their committee will decide either A, who the deserved champion is, or B, who the co-champions are, or C, I would assume that it would be a wash this year.
Yep.
But nonetheless, that's not going to be decided tonight, Jason.
Yep.
It is a meaningful game because there might be some implications down the road. But again, no state title handed out tonight. I know we had both researched all week about what was going on with this game. The players didn't know. The coaches didn't know.
Yeah.
The AD didn't know till 3:30 what was going on. So with that being said, we apologize for that, but we would like to clarify. And with that being said,
we just expected, it's the last two teams remaining, and we felt bad for the other teams that did have to withdraw for whatever reason, and we're here now, and I think BFA still wants to get a win out of this game, and if they end up co-champions, so be it, and move on. But that's where we're at, and they're still going to play this hockey game either way and figure out the outcome. It's all up to the VPA. It's not up to us. All
the kids can focus on CVU and BFA at this point is the moment in time and presence, and then from there it's out of your hands. But you did everything you could to even put yourself in a position to possibly have an argument. So with that being said, again, no title here decided tonight. That will be released later this week. But this outcome might have some implications on what the decision ends up being.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those things where it's, we're dealing with everybody's dealing with this new style and what's happening. So we're just adapting around it.
So with that being said, we're going to dive back into it. Sorry for all the confusion. Of course, we like to try to build up the program and get the viewers at home a little bit excited. But in this case, at least we've sorted that. Jason, diving back into hockey, pretty straightforward first there. I know CVU kind of did a good job coming out, getting pucks on net. Had a scoring opportunity there that might have scared Telfer for a second. But Bobwhites kind of taking control there, putting CVU in a position to ice. As a result, getting them a little bit tired and really getting some good quality scoring opportunities late in the first period.
Yeah, this second line's looking great tonight. No trouble for them, with Liam moving up onto that line. And I think they've looked the best out of all this whole BFA team tonight. BFA really poured it on that last half of that first period. And, managing to get a goal, Morin getting that shot from the point, and tipped upstairs by probably a Redhawks player. But getting that goal is huge going into the second period. And we still got an Angelos Carroll penalty, a roughing penalty with 35 left in the second. So, they're going to start out with a man down, and BFA is going to have a little bit of a power play. So see if they can pop another one in.
But, I expect Carroll to come out of that box and try to make up for it on his own end here. He's a fiery player himself, and he's going to try to give CVU, this Redhawks team, and the coaching staff an opportunity to kind of even it up. So look for him to get back at it. As far as what's going on headed into the second, Jason, what direction do both teams need to take in order to be successful in this second period?
Yeah, BFA's been smart so far, staying out of the penalty box. Getting those quality scoring chances. Telfer's not really been tested. He had that one big save. He sort of went blocker save up and, popped it over the net. But I think BFA's just got to continue that momentum they were pouring on in the second half of the first. And for CVU, they got to stay smart, stay out of the box, and get some more quality scoring chances, because right now they're just not testing Telfer enough to get one past him.
Yeah, and I honestly can say this. I know it's only a one-goal game, but from where we are and what we've seen so far, I think we're at a crossroads where CVU can either kind of, A, hang in there, apply pressure, get pucks on the net, maybe get a bounce or two, or B, BFA kind of picks up where they left off, end of first, and really takes control of this game.
Yeah, I know last game CVU hung in there all game and, really made it a close game all throughout that game. Only losing by one goal. They scored one late in the third, possibly trying to come back. But I don't see them going anywhere. I think, like we said, that none of these kids really know what type of game this is.
Yeah.
I think they might think it's a championship game.
Right.
Either way, they're going to come out, both of these teams, and they want to get a win out of this game either way, no matter what the result is.
Yeah, and I think the impression was that this was a championship game, but if I'm a coach or you're a coach or these coaches, BFA, both CVU, that's what I think you need to...
You need to treat it as that.
Yeah, and you need to put that on your players, because you don't want your players coming out half-assed if they think this is a meaningless game. So if I'm in the locker room, I'd be saying, hey, boys, last game of the year, all the marbles, this is for it all. So do we want it or not?
Yeah, they don't need to know, what's behind the scenes with this VPA and co-champion thing. Just let the boys play, and, you don't want them to give up and think that this is just, not a serious game.
With that being said, we are seconds away from the second period. Colin Audie winning the draw, skating it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Audie with it now, circling back around. Will pass it up to his brother, Ethan. Sliding over to Nathan Benoit. Quick shot by Nathan. And Averill will make the save.
Good little shot there. Low shot from Nathan, getting it on Averill. Looked like Webb and Merrill looking for the rebound. Good little passing play there by the Audie boys,
Face off in the offensive zone of the Bobwhites. Merrill doing a good job winning it back to his defender, Nathan Benoit. Back to Merrill. Great pass by Merrill. Audie unable to hold on to it. Levi Webb there for support. Throws it all the way back down. Merrill coming in, collecting, taking his time. Good move there by Merrill. Dragged down. No call that I see of.
Back to 5-on-5.
5-on-5. Thanks, Bliss. That's why you're here.
What a block there by Devin Fay. Just diving.
CVU going the other way, 1-on-1. Nathan Benoit doing a great job breaking it up in the corner. Nathan skating down with it now. 1-on-3, skating through everyone, muscling his way, gets it into the corner. Looking for a man streaking in. Liam Wood picks it up for him and throws it all the way down to Beauregard. Beauregard to Valley, back to Beauregard. Picked up by CVU, can't get it out as Wood throws it back down low to Beauregard. CVU finally able to get it out. Colby Morin throwing it back down low. Colby with the only goal tonight as it's 1-0 Bobwhites. Carroll with it, throws it all the way down low as the Redhawks will get a line change. Carroll still with it. Pass in front to his winger. Shot there that hits the side of the net. Morin picks it up, pushes it to Wood. Wood unable to hold on to it. CVU with it behind their defensive zone. Carroll pushes it over to his defender. Number 8, Bukowski. CVU still unable to get out. Finally does as it's pushed up and chipped down low by Gorman.
Big hit there by Gorman on, who is that, Merrill? Morin?
Yeah, it's Morin.
Morin took a big hit there by Gorman.
Cam Johnson with it to Lanphier. CVU picks it up in the neutral zone, throws it all the way back down. Morin breaking out to Rafferty. Rafferty unable to hold on as Baker keeps it in for the Red Hawks. Little hook there as Rafferty picks the puck back up through the neutral zone. No call. It's fine. A little stick work. Let the boys play. Line change as the first unit comes out for the Bobwhites. Webb with it in the neutral zone. Ooh. Quick move there. Little hit.
Little hip check.
Audie with it now. Offsides, I believe.
Yeah, offsides. Webb taking a little hip check there. Devin Fay laying a little hipper on Levi Webb. So CVU throwing the body around a little bit. I know it was Angelos Carroll throwing his body around as well.
And we talked about it early. This game can go one of two directions. And so far, at the beginning of this period, it has gone in CVU's favor. They've kind of slowed down the game a little bit and haven't really had the Bobwhites get any opportunities. And the longer, Jason, they stretch this game out, the longer they'll be in it with the opportunity to win at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You want to see them create that pressure in the neutral zone, kind of pinch BFA off.
BFA with it now in the offensive zone. Frates to Merrill. Merrill looking for Audie, able to get it down to Colin Audie. Colin with it behind the net. Back up top to Benoit. Shot goes wide.
I'll tell you one thing, CVU's blocked a lot of shots.
Webb up top to Benoit. Great shot by Benoit. Puck in front. Merrill tries to get it in and unable to do so. Merrill on the front doorstep trying to chip it over the pad.
Yeah, he sort of lost track of the puck, trying to settle it down on the side of Averill and just couldn't tuck it in. Averill made it over there in time and stopped him in his tracks. So good save there by Jack Averill. He's looking solid.
Yeah, we haven't seen a ton of goalies as this is only our fifth game this year, second against CVU. But aside from Telfer, I mean, Averill's right up there as far as goaltending in the state from what I've seen.
Yeah, the Woodstock goalie, he was pretty solid.
Yep, you're right.
But yeah, Averill's a great goaltender.
Pass in front. Wood trying to slam it home. Can't do so. Valley's going to pick it up, throw it back down. Beauregard with it now. Wood in front. Valley swooping in. Beauregard still with it. Trying to get something going here. Up top to Benoit. Good shot by Benoit. Liam Wood tries to tip it in. Puck goes wide. CVU getting tired, throws it all the way down. Little Liam Wood, kind of a buzz in front of the net, getting those CVU defenders a little frustrated there.
Yeah,
he's like that at home. Not that I live with him, but that should tell you something.
Yeah, he's been great for this BFA team. You know, stepping up into roles, showing why he's a part of this team as a younger player. He's learned so much. Even as a sophomore, and he's gotten a ton of playing time this season especially. I know he saw a little bit of ice time last year, but he's stepping up into this role tonight and really making a difference.
Third unit out now for the Bobwhites, Wilbert, Rafferty, and Lanphier.
Ooh.
Wilbur and Rafferty, only freshmen on the team. Bobwhites will have them as a crucial part to their lineup for years to come. Good to see them get ice time as freshmen.
Saya just took a stick up into the neck, and BFA got away with that one.
And that puck trickles all the way down, and I thought Cam Johnson was going to try to pick it up and break it out, but instead goes through his feet, and Telfer just jumps on it and takes the whistle.
Yeah, another good decision there by Telfer. He's not going to mess around in a game like this.
So 9:31 left in the second period.
A lot of chatter down here on the BFA bench. Just all positivity right now.
Puck in the CVU offensive zone. Great move there by the CVU winger, number 20, Maynard. Puck comes up top. Baker tries to get one on net. Unable to do so. CVU still with it in the offensive zone. Trying to get some time of possession. in their offensive zone.
Wow, no call there.
Levi Webb with a great forecheck gets taken down. No call, as Bliss mentions. Merrill with it, throws it down low to Audie. Passed over to Webb, up to Frady's. Intercepted by CVU, thrown all the way out where Frady's will try to collect. Baker sneaks by. Quick move there by Baker. Slides one through Benoit's legs. Telfer didn't really see it coming.
Yeah, that was a great little play there. Kind of flicked it towards the net.
Regardless, still 1-0. BFA with it in the defensive zone.
But CVU just, they sort of turned it on here in this after this 10-minute mark.
Yeah. Very much so still in it. That kind of offensive rush that we saw from BFA in the late stages of the first, haven't necessarily seen a ton of that in the second. As a result, still a one-goal game.
Yeah, CVU's had their chances. Hopefully they can continue here and tie this game up.
About halfway through the game, BFA getting a line change. Third unit coming out for the Bobwhites. And there's going to be another offsides.
Saye, getting caught up in one of his other players' skates. I think it was Nolan Shea, but...
Is it just me, or have we seen a ton of offsides tonight?
Yeah, a lot of offsides. You get this one linesman. That's what he's concentrating on. So,
for sure.
That's a big plus. I mean, they're not going to miss anything.
Right. So BFA in the defensive zone. Owen Benoit breaks it out to Rafferty. Rafferty unable to get it out. CVU throws it all the way back down. CVU with it down low. Can't hold on as Lanphier going the other way out of the zone through the neutral zone. 3-on-2 if he hurries. Lanphier's dragged down. Puck comes out of the zone. Owen Benoit picks it up. And Owen throws it back down behind the CVU goaltender where CVU.
Big hit there.
Great hit by Lanphier.
Lanphier
probably
just
one of
laying him out.
Probably one of, actually that was the best hit we've seen all year.
That was a great hit.
Clean too.
Just a
stick was on the ice.
Clean hit.
I can't tell you how many times my dad used to say, keep your stick on the ice.
And the guy, he had that couple seconds and he got away, just perfect timing on that hit.
Ethan Audie with it up top. Shot there by Ethan. That's deflected off of Merrill and up into Avrill's glove. And we will get a offensive face-off far side for the Bobwhites. First unit out there.
Yeah, that last shift mechanic had a big hit over by the BFA bench. And then Lanphier, the bottom of the circles along the goal line, big hit.
BFA in the offensive zone. Merrill with it now, skating behind the net. Up top to Morin. Back to Merrill. Merrill tries to get a shot off. It's blocked. Carroll going the other way. He's got Maynard on the far side. Cam Johnson does a good job splitting up that option. They've got Beauregard streaking if he sees him. Webb chips it around Beauregard. Quick move by Webb. Great shot there. And Levi Webb tiptoeing around not only the CVU players, his own players.
I mean, BFA there, Merrill went off late, kind of took a high stick to the neck area. Beauregard getting on the ice. Webb didn't really see him to the last second, took it in all by himself, made a great move through the CVU's defenseman's legs, and got a great shot while he was falling down.
Good job by Levi Webb. I was looking over that stat sheet, but I believe he's up there as far as leading scorers are concerned.
Yeah, Levi Webb.
Total points anyways.
6 points, 4 goals, 2 assists. The only guys ahead of him are Sean Beauregard with 4 goals, 4 assists, and Colin Audie with 2 goals and 5 assists. So Audie putting up some points this year.
I love having you here because we never used to do the stats that you bring to the table.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
You make my job. I just sit here with my hands in my pocket and talk.
Hey, You got a hard job too, bud.
Beauregard with it behind the net. Good pass there to Valley. Valley has an opportunity. Broken up by Baker going the other way.
Oh, Wood just took a good hit there.
Able to hold his ground. Liam Wood with it. Back up top to Frades. Frades does a good job keeping it in. Wood with it now. Slaps it down low.
And I tell you what, Devin Fay, one of the more physical players for BFA or for CVU tonight. He is all over the place.
And I think CVU's doing a good job disrupting BFA with that hitting we've seen. Because right there, you saw the BFA forward, Liam Wood, with a second or two more that he had to find Beauregard. But just knowing the fact that those CVU bodies are right on your doorstep kind of gets you thinking a little bit, and it's tough to make those decisions with those quick reactions.
And he'll learn that, as time goes on, too. I mean, he's still a young player, but he's a smart player, very smart.
Wilbur with the face-off win. Good win there by Wilbur.
CVU with another block shot.
Third unit now out for the Bobwhites. Rafferty, Lanfear, and Wilbur. Of course, Lanfear had that awesome hit the last shift.
Yeah, we like to see that physical game out of BFA.
CVU with it in the offensive zone. Looks for Carroll. Intercepted by Benoit.
Oh boy.
Benoit and Rafferty going 2-on-2 the other way. Raff in front. Benoit tries to get it over. Goes up and over the shoulder. CVU can't break it out as Benoit throws it back down low.
Yeah, Owen Benoit, such a smooth skater up the ice. Just takes control.
Saya unable to break it out. Comes back down to Saya where Merrill will tie him up. Levi Webb coming to give pressure.
Probably going to get a whistle here.
Yeah, four guys tied up in the corner. No?
Webb got her out.
Webb got her out. Saya picked it up for the Redhawks. Comes up top to Johnson. Back to Merrill. Back to Johnson. Great block shot there. And going the other way is Maynard. Quick move by Maynard. And unable to slip by Morin. But for a second, I thought there was going to be a breakaway.
I think CVU's had close to 10 block shots tonight. Just getting in front of everything that BFA's throwing towards the net.
So just about 3 minutes here left to go in the second. Number 10 of the Redhawks, Whitcomb, gets hit along the boards by Morin. Morin picks it up, trying to break it out through Merrill. And Merrill's able to do so. However, Devin Fay intercepting that, throwing it back down.
Oh, good hit there by Devin Fay. Still throwing the body around. I mean,
Webb,
he's not a very big guy.
Yeah, no, but he's not afraid to get in the mix.
Feisty guy.
Colonnati going the other way, 1-on-2. Looking for Webb streaking in. Able to find him, pass to Beauregard. As Audie Webb to Beauregard. Almost cashes in, puck in front of the net. CVU with it now, going the other way. Is Mechanic.
Well,
2-on-1 if they hurry, 3-on-1. Good pass there to Beauregard. Oh my. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the G word on here or not, but OMG.
Oh, man, that was a tough one.
Wow, they
3-on-1. Beauregard kind of got up into the mix there with Wood and Valley, and great pass there over to Beauregard, and I think he was trying to go upstairs on Abel.
He had it. He just missed that corner bar.
I mean, it was a great look and a good little play there.
Yeah, Valley had the awesome pass.
It's a great pass by Valley, but Beauregard just couldn't capitalize. But good chance there for BFA.
Liam Wood with it now. Throws it down low. Puck comes back up top where CVU will be able to break it out through Baker. Baker throws it behind Telfer where the BFA defender picks it up. Scrummage here on the near side boards. Saya throws it back down. Nathan Benoit with it now.
CVU still applying a lot of pressure.
CVU with it now. In the offensive zone, Liam Wood throw down to the ice. Saya up top. He'll throw it down and around the net. Just under a minute left in the second period. CVU doing a good job keeping the puck in the offensive zone here for the last minute or two.
I don't know if Wood fell awkwardly on that play, but he looks a little, I don't know, he might be just a little tired, but it looked like he fell a little awkward. But CVU pouring on the pressure, you know, throwing the body around, blocking a ton of shots. They are getting in front of everything.
So 38.1 left in the second period. BFA with it in the neutral zone. Down behind the net. Levi Webb with it, circling back around. Up top to Ethan Audie. Quick shot there by Ethan. Goes in between the skates of Faye and wide.
But still, Faye managing to get in front of that puck and deflecting off the shin pad towards the corner.
Just under 10 seconds left in the second. One last opportunity. Up top to Audie. Quick shot wide. And that will do it, as no scoring there in the second period. We did have some shots on goal and a few scoring opportunities.
Yeah, CVU looked great there. BFA shots 14, CVU, I got them down for 10. That first period penalty is the only penalty on the board for Angelos Carroll, but both teams staying composed, staying out of the box. And I mean, CVU is blocking shots. I tell you what, I've never seen a team this year that we've commentated block so many shots. They're doing a great job. They have not let off the gas pedal in that second period. And going into the third, down only one goal, this is a dangerous lead for BFA unless they do something to put the puck in the net. And Beauregard had a great opportunity there to put this game a little bit more out of reach for CVU, but could not capitalize.
Regardless, seeing some movement there. So, with that being said, we had some penalties. We have one there?
The one in the first period.
So, just the one there. As mentioned, this is a VPA event, semifinal, not an exhibition. But as far as what happens from here, that will be discussed. And with that matter, presented later this week through the VPA. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. Jason, with that, again, we'll take another 5 or 6 minute break and be back for second intermission. Jason Bliss, second intermission, headed into the third. Your BFA Bobwhites, number 2 in the VPA standings, number 2 seed in the Division I VPA tournament, hosting number 6 CVU Redhawks. BFA 7-1 to date, CVU 4-4. Unfortunately, again, as we noted, this is not a championship game. This is a VPA game, but not a championship. It is a semifinal, as where these two teams would have interjected in the bracket. With that being said, it's a 1-0 game in favor of the Bobwhites, and we go out 15 minutes left to go, Jason.
Yeah, and we don't know what's going to be decided after this game. We just got the information that we did, this being a semifinal game. Essex on the other side of the bracket would have moved on to the finals with Woodstock dropping out. So they would have had an automatic bid to the finals. It's just hard to follow everything here. I'm sure everybody at home is also confused at what's going on. But right now, these are the two teams that are playing, CVU Redhawks and the BFA Bobwhites. So winner of this, the VPA will decide what happens. So going into the third period, BFA, they got to still continue their, pouring on their pressure, and CVU continuing to keep the gas pedal down, blocking shots, and hopefully, maybe making this more of a game and tying it up. So we'll see what happens. Like Cam said, this could go totally the opposite way, and BFA could really pour it on and have this game pull out of reach. So let's see what happens.
And I, through my lifetime, playing, viewing, calling, whatever it may be, have seen BFA lose these types of games in the playoffs, regardless of how many state championships they've won. I've seen them lose these types of games at home more than a half dozen times.
To a team, like a CVU, or I know a few years back, South Burlington knocked them out.
Yep.
I think it was South Burlington. It might have been CVU, but either way, they cannot let off in a game like this. And CVU right now isn't going anywhere as far as watching that second period. Averill has been solid for them between the pipes. I think I got to give a lot of credit to these referees for letting these guys play. Only calling one penalty so far, and that's big. Letting these guys, just play their game, lay some good hits. Lanphier had that great hit. But yeah, I'd like to see a good third period here. A close game.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd like to see BFA come out on top, but you never know.
Yeah, please stick around for the last couple minutes after the game as we will announce our Northwest Access Showtime Player of the Game. It'll be our last award of the year, as this will be the final game that Northwest calls for BFA, as regardless of what happens, this is the last game of the season. So we've got one period left, Jason. Want to see the Bobwhites finish out on a good note. They've got a great team, great season so far. Their record shows for it. We've had a chance to see these two teams now collectively play a total of 5 periods. With that being said, anything quickly you'd like to touch upon before we drop the puck?
Well, BFA has been a third period team in past games. I know they poured it on against Spalding, Colchester, South Burlington, games like that. They've had solid third periods, so honestly, I see them possibly doing the same thing tonight and having a great third period. But these Redhawks, they could be a thorn in their side.
With that being said, we are underway. 15 minutes left in this VPA semifinal. 7-1 BFA Bobwhites hosting the 4-4 number 6 CVU Redhawks. BFA with it in the offensive zone. Matt Merrill tries to push it up. However, going the other way by CVU. Puck comes all the way down behind the net. Frady's throws it up top. Quick shot there as it's intercepted and thrown on net. Telfer with a good early save as he's tested from the point.
Yeah, Telfer kind of just having a quick reflex there, making that pad save. It's a close one.
Levi Webb, great pass to Merrill. Great move by Merrill. Merrill's tripped.
No call.
On the last effort, no call. Second line comes out.
Beautiful pass by Merrill to Webb.
Oh, that was a great little feed. And puck thrown all the way down on net by Owen Benoit. Benoit keeping it in the offensive zone for the Bobwhites.
Big hit there by Stroh.
CVU with it behind the net, trying to break out. Valley keeps it in for the Bobwhites, but it's a delayed offside, so CVU will take it the other way. Puck back to BFA. Liam Wood with it, chips it over to Valley. CVU gaining control.
Ooh, good hit there, Wood on Angelos Carroll.
So Wood with a nice little hit on Carroll on the near side board. CVU with it in the offensive zone. Nathan Benoit circling around.
Carroll, a guy we've talked about all game, one of the better players for this Redhawks team.
Benoit streaking down, gets pulled down to the ground. No call there. Third unit out here. Tommy Wilbur doing a good job keeping the puck in the offensive zone for the Bobwhites. Lanphier doing work behind the net. Puck comes out to CVU, who finds a way to get it out, but it looks like an icing.
Thought that got tipped by the CVU player, but That is an icing.
So BFA is going to find an offensive face-off here. 2:20 into the third period. Tommy Wilbur to take the face-off. Wilbur's been very good on the face-offs tonight. He's won every one that I've seen so far. CVU in the defensive zone.
Good break out there by CVU, slowing it down behind the net.
Yeah, that's Saya. Been kind of a staple to this Red Hawk defensive core, has seen a ton of ice time.
Yeah, Saya labeled as a forward on the roster, but I don't know if he is playing defense or he is playing defense.
Carroll set to take the face-off against Audie. Carroll thrown out. Webb comes in for Audie. Webb wins it. Now up to Audie, streaking through the neutral zone. Ooh. Great job there by Colin Audie. He's had some nice wheels tonight.
Yeah, he is moving his feet tonight.
And there's a pass in front by Merrill as Colin Audie gets another opportunity.
I think this game for Colin Audie, I haven't seen him skate this fast all year, and he is flying tonight. I tell you what.
I love the attitude.
Oh
yeah.
He knows it.
He's fired up. I was chatting with him a little bit this week and today and last night before the game, and he told me he was looking forward to this moment regardless of what was on the line, and like to see him get in the captain Cam Saya's face and chatter a little bit. So gotta love that passion from the Bobwhites.
Yeah, I think if this is one of Colin's better games. He's all over the place tonight, rushing the puck, really moving his feet.
BFA with it in the offensive zone. Wood trying to keep it in, able to do so, but the puck comes down low to number 23, Mechanic, and that puck is thrown up and hits the netting, thrown up and out of play in the defensive zone of the Redhawks, so it will certainly stay there.
And like you said earlier, Cam, there's been no sign of this transition with Wood up to the second line, and this third line has been great tonight as well. So,
Yeah, I mean, like we said, this third line, they've all seen regular playing time, so we knew it wouldn't be a setback maybe moving a fourth or fifth liner up there. I mean, usually the depth of BFA, it's not like it would be for someone like a Stowe or a Woodstock, but, Rafferty, Lanfear, and Wilbur, have seen plenty of time and have experience up to this point playing at this level the first 8 games in.
Saya coming in.
Saya with a great shot there as Telfer makes a good blocker save. Saya, for the most part, has just stayed at home all night as a defender, but kind of takes things under his own wing and generates a great little scoring opportunity there for the Redhawks. Puck in front, quick shot there by number 11, Gorman. Puck goes wide, and there's a hit on Rafferty by Gorman. Gorman's had 2 big hits. One of the bigger boys on the ice, not afraid to throw his weight around.
Yeah, I think Saya is going to start, you're going to see him start rushing the puck a little more. He's getting some confidence and seeing that, hey, I got to do something here if we're going to win this game.
Yeah.
And he showed some good confidence there, taking the puck in and getting a good shot off Telfer's blocker.
Well, I mean, you start having this period wind down underneath the 8-minute mark, you're going to have to gamble a little bit here if you want to try to do something.
And I don't know, I think it was the CVU game. BFA took a late penalty.
Yeah, I think it was Liam Wood that got it, and he got
so
or maybe that was another game, but I think there was.
It might have been CVU, but because they pulled the goalie and they had the extra skater on, so I think BFA should stay composed. Later in this game.
Oh, it was. I think Webb went late. Yeah, is what happened. But and they've had a couple situations where they've had 1-goal games because, like I said, Liam Wood was in a position and he was bailed out by
it was a Woodstock game that he took that penalty.
Yeah, and he was bailed out by one of the Woodstock players in a late penalty shortly to follow. But regardless, they've been in some situations where they've been up 1 goal with a couple minutes left, and they've given these teams these power plays with a chance to tie it.
Yeah, I mean, this team, I can see them pulling the goalie and, giving BFA a hard time getting it out of their zone and, possibly popping in a goal. So, I mean, you just got to be smart in this game at this point.
CVU with it now is Zach Baker and another offsides. And like we said earlier, we've got a third official on the night, one just focusing.
Nichols there. He's not missing anything.
Yeah, focusing specifically on the lines and whatnot, and that's where we were a little confused because we normally don't see this extra officiator unless it's a state championship down at Gutterson.
Yeah, and that extra official, not having to keep an eye on, penalties and other stuff.
Yeah.
You got the other 2 refs to do that. And this linesman, Nichols, he has been all over that blue line.
And, I mean, the more whistles, having that extra linesman in there benefits CVU to give them more whistles and more, breaks and quicker shifts and opportunities to change up the lines.
Yeah. And, you're not going to see any instant replays in a high school game of the offsides if they miss one. So
BFA with it in their offensive zone. Gavin Frates chips it out. Held on by CVU within their offensive zone. Puck comes to Liam Wood over to Beauregard, streaking the other way. And Beauregard throws it all the way down. Like puck behind the net. Looks like there's a loose glove on the ice as Saya is getting the puck all the way down low with one glove on his stick, barehanded with the other.
Yeah, he lost his glove behind his own net. Still managed to get the puck out, and CVU ices it to get a line change. So looking like that third line's coming back out.
And they've certainly done a good job kind of adding some pressure and just kind of giving the other units some time to breathe. Yep. And, they played a very efficient game themselves tonight.
I'll tell you one thing, Rafferty hasn't lost too many faceoffs. Like you said earlier, he's just snapping them back.
Puck thrown all the way down, and that's going to be icing. And as we had mentioned, with this game being extended into the final minutes or inside the 5-minute mark, some of these teams that may not have as many units tend to kind of start getting careless, icing it, not really knowing, when the time is to get it out and try to break out opposed to that.
Yeah, I don't think they want to get into the routine of that icing the puck, giving BFA the opportunity to have these face-offs in their zone. Offsides call there by Nichols.
We've had so many whistles, and I get it, but there's a certain point where they're breaking up the flow of this game right now.
Some of these are very close calls.
Great shot by Landfear that just misses the far post.
I think it grazed off Avril's glove.
Yes, it looked like it did. CVU, however, with it in the neutral zone. Carroll to Baker. Baker slaps it behind the net. In the offensive zone is CVU. Just about halfway through the third. Puck in front of the net. Opportunity for the Red Hawks. Can't find a way to get it in front of Telfer. Owen Benoit going the other way. Streaking around 3 guys. Almost able to see
he's got to get back.
Almost able to see a clearing. Like Jason said, thankfully CVU getting a line change. BFA doesn't want to catch themselves on an odd man rush. BFA throwing it all the way down.
He just getting into the flow is getting sort of
it's choppy right now.
Hitting the brakes a lot here on the flow of the game. I know they got to do what they got to do, but
and good thing they weren't down in a 1-goal game, because if you're the team trying to get some momentum, trying to get some rhythm, to have a whistle every 15 seconds is not going to benefit you.
Yeah.
Puck in the defensive zone of the Bobwhites. Bobwhites trying to get it out. CVU able to keep it in. Puck in front. Comes over to Levi Webb, who's able to break it out the other way. Colin Audie pushes it into the offensive zone. Delayed offsides, waved off as BFA comes out to recollect. Puck thrown all the way down. That's going to be waved off as Cam Johnson picks it up. He's got time. He gets it up to Webb. Webb pushes it into the neutral zone where Saya throws it all the way back down for the Redhawks. CVU doing a good job with short shifts here in the late stages. Liam Wood with a nice little touch pass there. Gets it to Valley. Going the other way. Oh, good shot by Valley as that hits the glove there of Averill and goes just over the crossbar.
A good effort there by Valley. Liam, good job getting out of the zone. Liam Wood making a good decision, sort of a pass to himself up the boards.
So BFA with it in the offensive zone. Beauregard pushes it to Wood. Wood circles back around. He does a good job noticing the pressure. Gets it back down to Beauregard. Beauregard there to Valley. And Valley gets another quality shot on net there.
Shots 19 for BFA, 12 for CVU. BFA starting to rack up some shots here. 5 shots in this third period, 2 for CVU. So BFA applying pressure. Looks like we got a whistle here. Timeout for the CVU Redhawks with 5:35 to go.
So we have a timeout here, 5:35.
I think that's a great decision by
Yeah.
JP Benoit. Take a timeout here. Give some rest to your players.
Yeah, get a fresh Baker, get a fresh Carroll.
Right.
Obviously, Saya's seen a ton of time. We haven't said a ton about Mechanic tonight, but I know the game before we talked about him a lot. Yeah, Carroll. I thought I had mentioned him with Baker. But there's a handful of guys there. Get them rested. Quick drink of water for Averill. And then if you're BFA, also kind of hitting the reset button and saying, hey, this is ours to lose this late in a game.
Yeah, BFA, just a quick little, talk at the bench. I'm sure Duclaw, and not keep going.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot that he can say right now. They're playing well. They're ahead in this game. I think Benoit's going to, JP Benoit's going to try to get something, maybe write up a play on a board, backdoor play, something, stretch pass, something to get these guys on the board here with 5 to go.
I like the body language of the Bobwhites, though. We just saw him skate off, very confident, heads held high with smiles, as there's a quick shot on net by Frades. And BFA will just take offensive face-offs the rest of the night.
And Averill, solid save there. Had some traffic in front of him.
Puck in the offensive zone. Baker breaking it out the other way to his winger, number 5, Stroh. Stroh with it behind the net. Frades able to break that puck away from Stroh, going the other way. Baker picks it up in the neutral zone. Ooh, quick shot there. That's deflected just past Telfer's pad. Telfer actually slid the other way and was not expecting the bounce to go that far left, and it just barely missed the post. Ooh, and there's a funny little hop in front of Telfer as CVU dumps it in.
Not the kind of goal you want to go in a game like this. Bouncing puck right over your pad. We've seen it before.
CVU with it in the offensive zone. Puck there, thrown on net, goes wide. Oh, great block shot right there by Levi Webb. You can't teach that any better.
And that right there is sacrifice for your team, diving in front of the puck. I know I saw CVU do. Oh.
Colin Audie going the other way. He's on a breakaway. Quick move. Oh! Wow. And Averill with an unbelievable save as Colin Audie interjects in the neutral zone and takes it all the way down. And Averill with the right pad there, able to make the save.
Incredible split save to the far post. Flexibility there by Averill. What a save.
Owen Benoit with it up top. Smart decision to get it over to Merrill, who's going to throw it all the way down to Levi Webb.
You know, an Audie, great move. I mean, he had him burned. Averill just got over there.
Valley with it now, skating. Pass in front. Great pass from Valley to Beauregard. Just another great pass by Valley. He single-handedly gave in his line mates multiple opportunities tonight.
Yeah, Valley is just that great two-way player for this BFA team.
So just about 3 minutes, folks, left in the third period. Of course, you all know that because of the scoreboard in the bottom left hand of your screen.
Keep an eye on Averill around maybe the 1:30, 2-minute mark.
Yeah.
JP Benoit probably going to pull him, get his best snipers out there.
Ooh. BFA with it, third unit going the other way. Wilbur, shot blocked. CVU picking up Wilbur's rebound. However, Rafferty comes in and pressures and able to get it down low, where number 8, Zukowski, will pick that puck up, try to break out to Baker, can't do so. Puck wrapped all the way back around, where Wilbur cuts in to keep the puck in the offensive zone for the Bobwhites. Just about 2 minutes left in this third period.
BFA pouring on the pressure, not allowing CVU to get out of the zone, tiring them out.
And that's the thing, if you're CVU, I know you don't like to pull too far outside of 2 minutes, but at this point, whenever they have the opportunity, they're going to have to take it.
Yeah, keep an eye on Averill. Sure, they're going to try to get it deep in BFA's zone.
Problem is they've got to maintain possession before doing so, and BFA has just absolutely controlled the pace of play and the time spent within each zone throughout this game.
Cam Saya with a little spinorama.
Ooh, great shot there by number 18. Was it Vincent? Maybe. Sorry, couldn't make out the number. Number 19, Shea with a great shot. Matty Merrill coming the other way in the BFA offensive zone. CVU is going to have to do something quickly. Puck up top to Frades. Good shot by Frades, and another great save by Jack Averill. And we've got a minute on the dot, and all BFA's got to do at this point is hold the offensive zone.
Yeah, BFA, a tough team to really take over and try to get the puck deep in BFA's zone and hold on to it and settle it down. CVU has got to do something here in this next minute.
So puck in the offensive zone, just under a minute. BFA up 1-0. Final game of the year that we know of. Beauregard throws it down. Liam Wood forechecking on Baker. Good job by Wood there not to follow through with that hit. You don't need any late calls here at this point. You don't even want to question it.
Going to be an icing.
And that's going to be another icing as we're just under 30 seconds left in the game. So all the marbles on the table, Jason. You know, we can't say that we're necessarily going for a back-to-back state championship, but again, this is a VPA event, so we'll see what they release this week.
Oh, here goes Averill. Averill's coming out. CVU getting 6 guys on.
CVU with 6 guys on, and they find a way to get possession, but that's intercepted. And Merrill's going the other way. Merrill's got wheels. Puck down low. Just under 5 seconds, and your BFA Bobwhites are going to get it done here at the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. And the boys are hyped up. And that'll do it. I'm not sure what this means, but again, the VPA will let us know later this week. But the boys worked hard. They got to 8-1. And regardless, they're the last team standing as far as I'm concerned. And with that, they've got no reason not to celebrate.
Yeah, great for BFA to come out of this game 1-0. I give a ton of credit to this CVU team. You know, both games, keeping the game close, never giving up in either game, especially this game. They did not let up until the final buzzer here. So I think JP Benoit's going to be happy with how his team played. Jack Averill, great goaltender. Just that save on Audie was one of the best saves I've seen from a goaltender all season. So congrats to this BFA team, especially the seniors. That is a big win for, I guess, the final game of the year.
Congratulations to the seniors, the 2-year captain, Christian Valley, Nathan Benoit, one of the top defenders on this team, as well as Colby Morin, who absolutely was a huge factor in the depth of this BFA defense this year. And, with that being said, it's that time for our Northwest Showtime Player of the Game. We saw a lot of great effort. Even though there was only one goal, a lot of kids moved the puck. We saw a lot of kids skate very well tonight. But there's one kid who I have selected on my end, and I'm not sure if you're in the same ballpark.
I mean, I think Christian Valley made some phenomenal passes tonight. He played both ends of the ice. You know, he made some super great decisions. You know, he set up a lot of guys for some great scoring opportunities. He's a senior on this team. I think he deserves a Showtime Player of the Game. I don't know about you, Cam.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Would like to give a shout-out to Colin Audie, Nathan Benoit. I thought Liam Wood stepped up, played well on that second line. So there's certainly Frades was another one who played well tonight.
Telfer. Telf, another shutout. I mean, we'd love to give it to Telf, 4 of these games, but, we're trying to mix it up. And I mean, Valley was phenomenal.
Yeah, Valley's he's so unselfish when he moves the puck, and he generated some really good opportunities for this team tonight, and it could have been a 3-4-0 game with those opportunities alone. So with that being said, congratulations to the senior captain, Christian Valley. You are the Showtime Player of the Game. Jason, I know times are a little different, but with that being said, hey, it's been a fun one. It's been different.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching this team again next year, only losing 3 players. Very promising. You and I collectively had a chance together as a team to watch this program for about a year and a half now. So, anything you want to sign off as far as the end of the season goes?
Yeah, I just want to congratulate the seniors. I also want to thank Northwest Access for letting us have the opportunity to do these games. It's been a pleasure to do these games, bring the broadcast to the family and friends, and at home we do our best. Like we said, hopefully everybody enjoyed what we do here, and give them the sponsors.
Well, I appreciate having you here. You are next level to this program, and we certainly appreciate it. With that being said, folks, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. With that being said, BFA Bobwhites winning the VPA semifinal 1-0 against the CVU Redhawks. We did have some inside source. There will be something released by the VPA to basically dictate what this outcome was. But looking here, I mean, the boys are celebrating no different than they did last year, so good for them.
I think you got to give a lot of credit to both these teams, too, for doing a good job staying healthy. Not that the other teams, they had unfortunate things happen, but both of these teams, they did a good job, staying healthy, doing, the COVID protocol, staying in that, being smart with that. So congratulations to both these teams being able to play in one of these playoff games.
With that being said, I am Cameron Wood along with Jason Bliss. Until next time, next year, good night. Warmer weather to come, and we will be with you in the near future.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.